Okay, so we're going to start with the Chun-Li. So the Chun-Li from Kinetiquettes, this is the Femme Fatale line, as we said previously. We're going to start and go through each piece, and then we'll talk about how they fit together and what you can do split options wise. This scale is, I think they're what, they
1/6.
A 1/6 scale. She's actually pretty big.
Yeah.
I think, to be honest with you, look, before we even get off the bat, you know, I think this is the weakest of the three.
Yeah.
I think me and X both are agreed that, you know, I mean, we're lucky that we got these prototypes in. We can give our opinion, and hopefully the changes will be seen in collectors' houses.
Well, it's funny is if I was to go away and someone would say to me, okay, we've got Chun-Li, a Cammy, and a Jury. Who do you want? I would say classic, and I would say Chun-Li. Chun-Li is the one I would go for. But looking at the three of them now, if there were three women in a bar, Chun-Li would be my least sort of favourite I'd go for.
Oh yeah, the Jury would get it, then Cammy would get it. No, Cammy then Jury.
Yeah.
Actually both at the same time, all three.
I mean,
all three, I'm not fussy. But in terms of quality wise, I think this is probably the weakest of the three.
Yeah.
Just in terms, let's start, we'll go on pretty much look down. I mean, they've all got this sort of like iron girder, flooring, steel. Basically, what's that like? You know, like it used to be like council estate stairs, isn't it? You know, that we used to grow up in. You know, we used to
go. I was going to say checker plane, but that's the other thing. But it's like a grate.
Yeah, it's like a grate, like a factory stair or something.
On like an industrial stair or a fire escape or something
exactly
like that.
Yeah.
This, as you say, all three of them have this style of like rubbled and like there's some kind of debris.
Steel framing, girdering going on. You know, they're all sort of broken and twisted. Look pretty cool in that term.
Down.
Okay, let's go down.
Take a knee.
Yeah, come on, take a knee. Take a knee, Jaden Smith, you bitch. Take a knee.
Right.
Calm down. Okay, so when we start getting into this, I mean, it's got a nice dynamic pose on it. I like the boots, nicely textured. Going up, I think her legs are a little too brown. I know that they're brown, but I think it's too dark. I think it's just too dark. I mean, the skin tones between here and here are really quite drastic, and I know it's a little bit off.
She's got tights.
I know, but are they that dark? I don't think they're that
dark. Tights on.
Yeah, but I don't think they are.
Yes.
I don't think in the game it looks as dark as that. I think they are. Is this comes separate? Yeah.
No, it's not separate, but as I say, it's a prototype, and that PR does need a bit of adjustment.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a gappage going on.
I do like as you say, we're starting low. So you've got all this kind of debris there. You do have a few pieces which, again, turns up in here, which needs a bit of love with a bit of glue. But as you say, because the prototype was literally wrapped in newspaper and sent to me like an old portion of fish and chips. So yeah, but as I say, the pieces, I'm trying to think. This grate here comes off.
Yeah.
And I think
that probably does, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's the piece I said.
Yeah, that one.
I think it's just that one.
Oh, good.
And then Chun-Li pegs into here. You might and then you got a bit of working up. You got really nice kind of texturing on the boots, kind of like the kind of cracked leather, the laces. I think that's sculpted really well. I do really like that. And then also one of the kind of the pieces, which is a shame because I think it's one of the best parts of it. The kind of detail that goes along the ribbon on her stomach. I think that's a really nice sort of like lace, sort of intricate detail.
I love the way the flow of this is around the back and in between her legs.
Because this is the prototype, it does sit a bit wonky like that.
Yeah.
So it just needs it will be like that when you get it.
Yeah.
And the body is all one part. So also the arms come off there. So yeah, the flow. Thing about the Kinetiquettes.
Looks great.
The Kinetiquettes pieces are that's what they stand for. I mean, the kinetic part is about movement and it's about having pieces that are kind of capturing the dynamic, they're capturing a moment in there. So, yeah, they do that really, really
I think
well.
The portrait on this, I mean, we'll get on just above the thing, chest and everything looks great, and then the yellow's nice, it's neat. I mean, people do have to remember this is a prototype, so this isn't a finished article. I do like the portrait and the hair flowing and all this. The thing I'm not feeling though...
Ribbons.
No, I quite like the ribbons.
No, you said the hair flowing.
Yeah, that's all the ribbons. Yeah, they look great. But I mean, I'm not too sure. I think these are too big.
Yeah.
These bulbous things going on her hands are just they're a bit too much. I'd thin them out a little bit and lose a bit of that roundness and make it sort of flatter so that it sort of looks like it's, you know, like when you do that, it flows in a thin sort of way, wouldn't it? It wouldn't be so bulbous. Looks a little bit thick to me. Looks a little bit too chunky.
I do think that as you see on the wrists, she has the kind of collar things that she has.
You could never scratch your eyes with that. I mean, you could never like
these move here.
Yeah.
And if you kind of move them around, you can cover up the seams on the wrist, which is quite nice to do. But they may need to kind of secure those in place. Otherwise, sometimes they drop down and you can see the seams there. So that might be something they should look into.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know how well you can see this on camera. I'm hoping you can see it really well. But all three of the pieces have fantastic arses. I mean, you can tell that Team Kinetiquettes are arse.
You know they're female form, man.
They're all about the arses. So yeah. So going
good face on her though. Good portrait. Looks like Chun-Li. It's really nice. But the scale and everything else, I like the portrait. It's done well.
Again, because this is the prototype, the mouth is not hollowed out as much, but in the production piece, her mouth is actually going to be more space. Slips like in there. So there'll be more space on that. And again, I mean these kind of energy
needs a bit more texture on the blue. Needs a little bit of it's a flatter colour. It needs a bit more light and dark, night and day. But obviously it's prototype, so that's what we're that's what we're telling
them. But then the energy blasts, I think I like them. I do really like them. I think they attach quite well. There's no joins to where you can see them attaching on this one. And again, they pick up the light really well. Again, I don't know how this is going to look on camera, but that's what it's saying. But then also the weird kind of thing she has on her head that kind of looks a bit like a bra, that actually is done really well.
Really well.
And again, all the flowing of the ribbons, again, really, really nice there. Really nice. I think overall, I mean, she is the weakest of the three, but
that says something because I ain't a bad Chun-Li.
I still don't think she's bad. I think that she captures that moment nicely, and again, I think Kinetiquettes have done a pretty good job on her.
Yeah,
overall.
yeah. I mean, yeah. All right.